Today we're learning from some of the worst nice guy behaviors ever recorded to see if we could avoid making their same mistakes. All right, let the science begin. Hey beautiful, would you like to chat over FaceTime? You seem like a very lovely girl. Sorry, I don't want to chat online for safety reasons. By the way, I'm a minor. So...
I don't like where this is going.
Brother, take a hint. That's okay. I can love you regardless. No. For most of all human history, women got married to older men when they were much younger than you. It's how things naturally work. Women mature faster than men, and their biological clock expires much sooner, so it's very important to marry young so you can properly please your husband. Okay, dude. Don't listen to all those ladies who waited until their 30s to get married. It's all a hoax. Unlike all the whiny men they get stuck with, I can provide for you. I'd actually love you because I'm not one of those feminine men who'd use you. I'm a nice guy, dude. If you have to say you're a nice guy, you're not. So this is grooming. Dude, like, how do you not see that you're the villain here? Yes, he's very technically halfway correct. So in previous times in human history, yes, they got married younger, but it was usually because it was set up by their dad. So an actual adult could vet the person that she's ending up with. This is not that. This is a predator. Sorry, not interested. Again, 15. Also, that's not really how women work. Sweetheart, you don't understand. I'd provide for you like a real man, not like whatever man hurt you before.
Right.
Reading into things a little bit much? No, seriously, stop it. It's weird. Real men don't need to say that they can provide. They show it. If he really was that good, he would have a lot of women coming to him, a lot of women attracted to him. Bro, actually, WTF, reported. Ugh, all modern women are like this. I bet you only turned me down so you could sleep around with hotter men. Okay. Telling yourself, I guess. But guess what? Not one of them would stay like I would, so it's your loss, really. You're just being a shallow... Oh. Dang, bro, chill. Whoa. I tried being nice, but as I suspected, yet another girl who just wants to be with a bad boy. All you do is sin. Oh, okay, all right. Now we're getting into religious manipulation. God is ashamed of you and your existence. Brother.
You're going to hell.
You ignoring and blocking all the nice guys is exactly what got you. We can't say that on YouTube. This guy has identified a lot of emotional levers. We feel guilt and shame about the bad stuff we've done. And yeah, he's pulling on that lever. God is ashamed of you. All you do is sin. I tried being nice, but as I suspected, yet another girl who just wants to be with a bad boy. There's a couple of pieces of information in this one. So there's this like veiled, vague threat that, hey, I'm the only safe guy that you're ever going to meet. All those other guys out there are monsters. They're dangerous. You should be scared of them, right? But he's also kind of telling on himself that he's actually the monster. He's saying, listen, I tried to be nice, but now I can't anymore because that didn't work. So really, this is on you. You have done this to yourself by making me be not nice anymore. So this is regurgitating some stuff that he's probably heard some, I don't know, probably podcasters, Fresh and Fit, that type of thing. He's probably heard those guys say stuff like this. And there are a lot of women out there passing over guys who are really just chill, nice guys because she doesn't think he's interesting enough. And yeah, a lot of times those same women do go for bad guys who do hurt their feelings. That's a real thing. But he's taking this concept and taking it out of context and regurgitating it in a situation where it absolutely does not fit at all. And this is something we have to watch out for ourselves because that can get you into trouble. This guy's already in way more trouble than that, and I kind of hope he got arrested. Somehow I doubt it. You're passing over me, a 6'2" older guy making over 100K who is an actual nice guy. Yeah, the science has confirmed this. He is an actual nice guy. I strive to support women in everything, and yet you refuse to recognize it and would rather sleep around. This is an interesting one. Okay, so there's this idea called moral license. When people do a good thing, it gives us sort of nice guy points in a way. I did a good thing. Now that gives me moral license to do something that's not good. And this guy is going, I strive to support women. That's his good deed. That's his nice guy coin, his token that in his mind excuses any bad behavior that he might be displaying. And this is also the nice guy coin that he's trying to force a purchase from her with. Again, like we said, nice guy coins are the good things that we do for women that we try to get them into a covert contract. I've seen this happen with guys who are far less nefarious than this. They give her their nice guy token. They do the nice thing for her. And the girl, just keeps taking these nice guy tokens. And then the next week shows up at church with a different guy on her arm. And oh yeah, actually they're dating now. And the guy's like, what? I'm confused. I thought I bought your affection with all this nice stuff that I was doing. Now I'm angry. Now I'm frustrated because I paid for that. And you're not giving me what I paid for. I've done that exact behavior before, I'm ashamed to say. The modern world is honestly disgusting for the way it treats nice guys. Not so nice. Women have it so much easier than they can even begin to realize. I can't believe I ever thought you'd be pretty. You're so ugly. Have fun with whatever baby daddy drug dealer you end up with. See, and that's what inevitably happens. You do your nice thing that you think is nice, and then you come to them and say, hey, I made a purchase here. Can I get what I wanted? And they go, whoa, what purchase? I didn't know that was a payment. And then the guy's like, what? No, I paid for that. You need to give me that now. She's like, no, that wasn't a purchase. I don't owe you anything here. Dude loses it, gets angry. So yeah, science. Guys, learn from this. Don't do it. I don't normally slide into DMs, but you're a special case. Ooh, special. Let me introduce myself. I'm 33, work as a lead software engineer. You can see my posts. LOL. I'm not lying. I'm half black, half white, light skin. The good brown, not the Indian one.
That's racist!
Oh, well.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Maybe my wife is allowed to say it. Maybe I should get her to read this one. Whatever. Cancel me. The good brown, not the Indian one. I'm sorry. That is racist. Like that is what racism is. I would love to have a conversation. I have a good sense of humor. Yeah. And I can hold an engaging conversation on every topic. Yeah, if that was true, you probably wouldn't need to say that. You would probably just do it. Do reply. You won't regret it. Might as well throw in a milady there. Okay, so next day. Hey, I can see you being active. Why don't you reply? Oh, now you have time to post, but you can't reply? You realize I can track your IP, right? That's strange or danger. I don't like where this is going. F off, woman. Was this message offensive? Yes, it was. It was very offensive. That was a wild ride, start to finish. I'm not really sure what to learn from this one or what to say about it. It's probably the most demoralizing response you can get. Like, there's nothing quite as depressing as realizing that you're not even a big enough deal for her to respond to you. Like, yeah, that genuinely sucks. And I can understand if maybe there's some desperation there because of that. This guy probably doesn't get a lot of responses. The most crazy part of this conversation is that OP is Indian, according to her bio. Oh, man. I think he actually saw that and thought I would appreciate it. No, she really wouldn't. Everyone appreciates a little casual racism amongst strangers. Look, if we can't laugh at it, what can we do about it? I don't think there's much more to learn from this one. You're too immature and condescending for me anyhow. Some people are lonely, you know. This is why men don't like to share feelings with women. You ladies mock us. I was trying to change that. Okay, I actually kind of feel for this guy. So I have actually experienced this. There's times when I've been close to a relationship, met somebody on a dating app, maybe, and I was talking to them, getting vulnerable. And things had been going well up until that point. As soon as you put yourself out there, she shuts down and is like, hey, actually, no, I thought I wanted you to be vulnerable, but now that I see it, I feel gross and I don't like this and I'm not interested in you anymore. Yeah, it killed the spark and I'm out. So yes, I can see how things might have gone poorly for him. You have qualities that aren't attractive to me as well. And I was able to look past those because that's what maturity looks like. Okay, there's his value claim. That's his nice guy coin is, well, you weren't that attractive and I was looking past that for you. So I was hoping you would return the favor for me. That is a heck of a purchase you're trying to make with your nice guy coin there, dude. I'm too far ahead in life to waste my time with someone too young at this stage regardless. If you just had drinks with someone and left your number to mess around for a bit, that would have been cooler than getting my hopes up. I'm not bothered at all, though. I'm heading back overseas shortly. I'll work at headquarters and marry myself a Swedish lady. Walk in the park. And I'm not mad. That's for kids. Deuces. Some say he was in fact mad. And he still is. I want to see what the comments say about this one. So what's with these guys getting so hurt for lack of compatibility in a week-long talking stage? Here's a good response. They project an entire fantasy future onto the person they're interacting with and then spiral when the person shatters the fantasy. They feel like they were tricked by the other person when in fact they're the ones who fooled themselves. Oh my goodness, that's fire. I feel like that deserves a, is that what you do? Whenever you daydream about a girl, you fantasize about her, you're stealing emotions from future you. You're essentially taking out a loan with every fantasy and every daydream that you envision with her. And two things happen there. One, you end up putting a lot of pressure on her. You've borrowed so heavily against future you's feelings, and you're so invested in that future with her now that you know if this doesn't work, it's going to be bad. So you're tentative, you're timid, you approach it with all this weight and pressure. You try too hard, you force things, you're not your natural self, and she can sense all of that. She can smell it from a mile away, and it kind of smells gross to her. So when you do that, you end up putting so much pressure on her that you push her away. Two, because you took out all those emotional loans from future you, she cuts you off. Well, now all of a sudden, that debt comes due and you've got to pay it. You just stole all those feelings from future you, and future you isn't going to get to feel them now. And he's pissed, right? So future you just sent his thugs back in time to blow out your kneecaps. And it sucks. Let's exchange numbers or something. Hi, thanks. I would prefer to stay in communication in the app until we have plans to meet. Nah, I'm the man. I already made the initiative to reach out to you. I respected you enough and gave you access to let you match with me, brother. Whoa. This ain't the ball in your court and one-sided deal, so disregard the generic interest. I'm not about to jump through hurdles and hoops to get to know you. Plus, look at me. And look at you. I'm the catch. Not you.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not that much damage, really, Phil. It's not. Could be a lot worse.
No need for extra crap. I'm a very, very successful, beautiful, young, tall, endowed man who's not into time wasters like you. You should go engage with the low vibrational people like you. What the heck is a low vibrational people? I'm lost. Chat, help. I'm too old for that one. So this is a guy who's probably heard some stuff about how women are more attracted to men who have status. And he's trying to communicate to her, hey, I'm higher status than you, so you should be attracted to me. I'm the catch here, not you. The problem is, if you're saying it verbally, you are by definition trying to manipulate her. You're trying to force her to see something that, let's be honest, it's not there. If you have to say that you have status, you don't. By the way, she barely said anything here. So all of this stuff that he's responding her to, he's not responding to her. He's responding to probably a lot of other girls that he talked to before that are still stuck in his mind. If you want to have any shot at this, you have to let go of the ghosts. Stay in the conversation you're in. Be in that moment. I want to see what the comments say. Yeah, you can tell this idiot basically bought Tate a whole car in course fees. Yeah, and again, that's kind of what we're seeing is like he's regurgitating some stuff he heard someone else say without understanding anything about where it came from. He got the surface level points, didn't understand the principles underneath at all. Gotta learn to vibrate just right. Ooh. I met my current boyfriend on the apps. I didn't feel comfortable talking off the app till after our second date. He didn't complain once, he just wanted me to feel comfortable. What men like this don't get is how they react to a boundary being set will say a lot about them. If their reaction is to flip out on you, that's all the other person needs to know. Yeah, the boundaries thing is an interesting one. Because especially when you're meeting with strangers on the internet who could do very bad things to you and you have no idea, it's important for her to set and keep boundaries until you earn her trust. And like this girl points out, how you react to that will tell her all she needs to know about you, where you're at emotionally, where you're at spiritually. It'll tell her a lot about what you have to offer her. Now, yes, there is an other side to boundaries. They can be used to leverage and try to take control. So we can't throw that out. But not every boundary that she sets is an attack on your masculinity. Okay, maybe we can find one more. This year, I really want to find my soulmate and get off these apps. Okay, decent start, except that there's no such thing as a soulmate. That's not real. It's hard because I find dating these days is complicated and women clearly don't like the kind gentleman anymore, which we're assuming he thinks he is. There's a whole bunch of information jam-packed into this. Okay, so first of all, there's a thing called identity threat. When you say something negative about a person's group, anyone who identifies with that group, women, they're going to feel threatened and attacked. Hey, this person went after my group. They're attacking my people in this group that I identify with. He's attacking me. That is one of the quickest ways to shut down communication. Because as soon as your identity is attacked, you immediately go into defense mode. This is like the worst grenade you could throw out there to completely destroy any attraction she might have had for you. Now, the other thing is there's a sort of a guilt bomb in here. Well, women just don't like kind gentlemen anymore. And if you're one of those women that doesn't like kind gentlemen like me, you should feel bad, because that's a bad thing. I'm trying to get out here and find my soulmate, and that could be you. But oh man, you're one of those women who just doesn't like good guys anymore. You need to feel bad, and you should change. And that's the goal, right? He's trying to shame and pressure, guilt the women who see him on here into changing. That is never going to work. If you act a certain way and then you say that all women hate men who act that certain way, then you can't be surprised that you get absolutely no attention from women. There's some more information tucked in here. His belief system says, I am entitled to be this nice guy thing, and women must change what they want to fit me. This is a common struggle that a lot of Christian guys have. There's this idea that she should be attracted to you and love you just because you have a solid faith and you love Jesus and you go to the Bible studies, you stack a lot of chairs. And so she shouldn't care about your social skills, how you present yourself, your achievements, your capabilities, your social standing, your connection to the community. She shouldn't care about any of that stuff because that's all just worldly, shallow stuff. And so I'm entitled to have her care about the stuff that I think she should care about. This is a dangerous trap. As you look through the words on the pages of the Bible, there is nothing in there that spells out exactly what a woman should find desirable in a husband. The only thing that it actually directly says to that is don't date or marry a non-Christian. That's really the only criteria that we're specifically given. Everything else is up to her to decide. If you want her to like you, you have to become the stuff that she likes. And again, if you have to say that you're a kind gentleman and you're doing it in this kind of forceful, manipulative, guilt bomb manner, you're not the kind gentleman. She can sense it and she wants nothing to do with it. And that's not wrong. That's it. Hope we learned something. If not, I hope we laughed at something. Also, there's some extra Reddit reactions over on Patreon just for members. So go check that out. Stay weird. Keep seeking the good. Get out of here.